Steve, what's the latest in terms of really the reverberations from this trip?
Well, actually, China has followed through on its threats of conducting large-scale military exercises in these so-called 6 exclusion zones. The Chinese state media has actually been calling them danger zones, warning aircraft not to fly through there. Obviously, it's had an impact on shipping lanes, and some ships have diverted around to the eastern side of Taiwan to avoid the Taiwan Strait. However, we have seen as of noon yesterday, when these war games or military exercises began in earnest, at least 15 of the ships were seen in the Taiwan Strait. We'll have to see how this plays out. There have been past Taiwan Strait crises, including what was called the third Taiwan crisis in 1995 to 1996. That lasted some 8 months. It disrupted shipping lanes and air flights, and that's when the USS Nimitz transited through the Taiwan Strait. Well, the U.S. is responding to these exercises. John Kirby of the National Security Council spokesperson says China has chosen to overreact to Nancy Pelosi's visit 2 days ago. They will keep the USS aircraft carrier, the Ronald Reagan, and its strike group on station in the general area to monitor the situation. And he says they will make standard air and maritime transits through the Taiwan Strait in the next few weeks. So that potentially, this is the USS Ronald Reagan in 2016 when I visited the aircraft carrier in the Philippine Sea, where it is said to be stationed right now. But essentially 5 missiles transiting into the Japanese exclusive economic zone. 4 of those, Japan says, went over Taiwan territory.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about those regional dynamics, because we know that Speaker Pelosi is moving to Japan from South Korea, but it seems Beijing is not happy with Tokyo either.
Yeah, that's right. So that last stop on her trip will be in Japan today after South Korea yesterday. And you're right. China has canceled a face-to-face meeting between Foreign Minister Wang Yi and his Japanese counterpart on the sidelines of the ASEAN meeting in Cambodia. That to protest a G7 statement overnight expressing concern about Beijing's quote-unquote threatening actions around Taiwan. Pelosi will have talks with her Japanese counterparts in Tokyo today.